Wow, and he instantly readies up. Oof. Whoa. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Trackmania Pro League. Match number 3. It is between 4 players here. Sirs from Team Lioncast, Paco from Team Expert, Lobby Collor, no team. And we have Shorty from eXeS. So, interesting match here. However, if I would take a look at these players, I would guess that Pac will be the winner in this one, quite convincingly. The second place battle is going to be interesting between Sirs and Shorty. I'm not sure how good of a player Collor is. Have never seen him play, but it looks like he definitely practiced the maps a bit, so he might even be a contender for that second position. But we are playing the 5 TMPL maps. 120 points is the point limit. 4 rounds on each map, and we are starting on a map by Scotty. Dark Light, sorry. World record 103.428 by Massa. Pac just did a .89 in the warm-up, so very good time. And that is the warm-up over. Gonna start here on this first round. Like I said, there's 4 rounds on each map, so we will definitely see 4 maps at least, which I think is great. Following Collor for this first round, we see Pac off to a great start. It is Shorty following him close by. Collor is in third, and Sirs has made a huge mistake apparently. Already in the start, super far behind. It is Pac leading. Shorty 2 tenths behind him. Coming up to the freewheeling part, which can be very tricky. Both of these players managing to do it well. Some tight sections here. Seems like Pac will be able to secure this first round. Extending his lead a little bit more. Getting closer to the last few turns here. It is going to be Pac taking this first one. 10 points go to him. Shorty will get second place. Let's see what time Pac will finish. 103.93, so that is a good time. We have Sirs getting third place, and Collor, he will not even finish. So 0 points for Collor here. Round number 2 coming up. Let's follow Sirs, who made a early mistake previously. Right now he is off to a much better start. 3 of these players are close with each other. However, Pac stumbles a little bit, loses some momentum. He is actually opting for a jump there in the turn. It is Sirs taking the lead now. Let's get the perspective from Shorty, who has a really good line here. Oh no, Sirs crashing really hard at the freewheeling section. Full stop in the checkpoint. It is actually a very close battle here between Shorty and Pac. The player that gets the better uphill transition here will most likely win the round. It seems like Pac will exit with much more speed, but it's still really close. Shorty attacks, coming up to the last hairpin. Shorty is challenging Pac here. I think Shorty has a much better angle for this last drift, and it is Pac who stumbles in the end. Gets the nose slide, and oh my god, Shorty almost chokes there. Got a little bit dizzy maybe, but he takes the win over Pac, who had a really poor ending. So there you have it. Round number 3 coming up. Collor is doing his best. It's most likely his first actual solo competition. We see Shorty stumbling in the start, crashes completely, and it is Collor who can overtake him for the third place. However, Sirs will crash as well in front of Collor. Shorty comes back. Pack is extending his lead here. Has accumulated a 1 second advantage. Shorty is grinding back here in this round. Overtakes Sirs for that second place. Sirs even goes for the outside line. Pack, however, in first. Oh, Sirs gets the airtime. And this will definitely be a pack round. Shorty getting second. Sirs getting third here. And Collor will be getting fourth to secure those 3 points. Oh yeah. So, last round coming up. 4th round on this map. Dark light. Collor not off to a great start. However, where is Sirs? Why can't I see Sirs? He just disappeared. But apparently Sirs is second. But I can't spectate him. So, we have a ghost player confirmed cheating. Pack is holding first place here with a 10th of a lead. But Shorty tries to attack here. Doesn't pay off. Loses more speed than he anticipated. Oh, Pack goes for a very wide line. Gets some airtime. And Shorty will overtake him. Takes the advantage of the small mistake by Pack. It is Shorty on his way to get another 10 points there. And then we have a pretty close battle because we will have a draw in points. There he goes. Shorty challenging Pack here on this first map. Both players will have 32 points. Sirs is in last right now. So here we go. Next map is by Santana 3XK. One warm-up for each of these players. So Pack made 2 mistakes, and Shorty is a very consistent player. So if Pack manages to fail a little bit, Shorty will instantly take advantage of that. And we saw that on the previous map, like a slight mistake by Pack, and Shorty took the win there. However, this next map, 3XK, is much more technical than the previous one, so Pack should excel way better on this compared to Shorty. The ending here can be quite tricky. It is a full speed end. And good time by Pack. Drives a 104.57. He is holding actually the world record here with a 104.11, which is really fast. And it doesn't seem like Sirs is prepared for this match at all. So that's quite unfortunate. Round number 1 here. Let's go with Shorty. Very close Pack here. Low Collor, low B Collor is dropping down a little bit. Oh, Pack so close to the wall. Exits very wide. Was lucky to still make the turn. Let's see if this one is everyone making it. Sirs goes for a very different approach there. However, he is still in, trying to accumulate more speed over the blue stretch. Pack still holding first, 1500s. Behind him is Shorty, who is hungry for those 10 points. Here we go. Coming up to the most tricky section. It is Pack who makes the mistake. Stumbles in this ending. And it is now Pack in 3rd place. Sirs even took advantage of that. But this ending, the full speed ending, are they both gonna make it? Shorty will stay first, and he does. 104.90. Sirs getting second. Pack getting third. Who would have expected this to happen in this round? It is Shorty taking the lead here with 42 points. Back in second place, 36 points. Sirs and Collor both with 14 points. So the battle for that first place is interesting. Right here, Sirs has made a big mistake already. Early on, falling behind. It is a battle between Pack and Shorty. Not much happening right here. Both players keeping a steady pace. Pack with a 1300s of a lead. But this is where he made the mistake in the previous round. Now he will not do it. He's keeping his lead, but Shorty is lurking in his shadows. Oh, Shorty goes for the attack inside line. He is actually getting closer. Who's gonna take the full speed ending? Both players will make it. Pack. Wow, what a great end by Pack there. 104.5. Shorty finishes just slightly behind him. 104.67. That was a very close ending. But Pack's wider approach definitely worked out better on the long straight ending there. Got way more exit speed. But it was a good attempt by Shorty nonetheless. The round number 3 on this map. We have 5 maps. This is the second one that we're playing so far. Seems like Sirs is making mistakes again in the start. Oh, very close battle here between Pack and Shorty. This is the closest they've been so far during these rounds on this map. Pack exits with a lot more speed entering this blue section. But in this part, it's always Shorty who gets the upper hand. Lands earlier, but isn't taking any advantage with that. However, Pack still holding strong. A tenth of a lead. Shorty will go for that inside line again. But it is not paying off right now. Pack will take the win here. Another 10 points go to him, and he sets another great time. 104.5. Those are the times that you want to see these players drive consistently during these competitions. So now Pack with 56 points. Shorty not far behind at all. Only 54 points. So that's a 2-point difference. But we are entering the last round of this map. Following Shorty. He is not off to the greatest start. If we compare that with the likes of Pack here. Pack already accumulating a big lead here. Goes very close to the corners because of the exits. It is Sirs actually in front of Shorty. And if it stays like this, Pack will extend his lead just a tiny little bit more. If he actually manages to get first. And it's definitely looking great. So far, so good. It is Pack. Ooh, dropping a bit too far to the right. Will lose a tiny bit of momentum there. But he has a 0.3 of a second lead here over Sirs and Shorty. Can Shorty actually overtake Sirs in the ending? Yes, he does. Attacks in the last couple of turns, but makes a huge mistake. He flips over and he cannot finish. That is gonna be horrifying for him. He will not get any points there. It is Pack getting first, Sirs getting second, and Shorty tried to attack there, but didn't pay off. So, map number 3, made by Turley, called Adagio. Very tricky map. Almost on the same level as the Santana map, the previous map we played. So, players are gonna have a warm-up. And then we will go live again on this map. Voice is slowly but surely dying here. Chat seems also to be dying. Feels good, man. Alright, so back coming up to the most tricky section of this map. Just this dirt jump where you have to go for the inside line and just hold your drift. Pack actually manages to fail it. And we'll lose a lot by doing that. However, this last jump in the finish can be very tricky as well. And ooh, Pack actually making a mistake. But it was just a warm-up. Just the warm-up. And now we are going live again. So, round number 1. Let's follow Sirs here for this first round. Ooh! Both Pack and Shorty making the same mistake. That could have been a great opportunity for Shorty if he didn't manage to do the same kind of mistake as Pack. However, Pack seems to have made an even worse mistake after, because he is very far behind, almost a second behind now. Shorty is grinding himself back up to first place. However, Sirs with a great platform part, he will stay ahead of Shorty, and this is actually a really good opportunity for Shorty to get back on the scoreboard, get closer to Pack, and maybe even overtake him in the near future. It is Sirs making a huge mistake, and that is very, very bad for him. However, what is Pack doing? Pack has made also a big mistake. He is not doing great in this round. However, what is Shorty? Oh my god, dude! What are you doing? Can I get a silent F in the chat? What? Am I dreaming? What a round. Pack even getting second there. Collor getting first. Out of nowhere gets the 10 pointers.
Oh yes.
What ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful day.
Ha 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 for this Shorty crashy KSD.
Wow. Thanks for the 14-month resub. That was a very big choke by Shorty. I mean, there are two finishes where you can a safe finish and the tricky finish. I mean, that was very, very bad decision making with the lead that he had as well. He had like a full second lead. Very unfortunate. Will not get any points with that, and that puts Pack with a 20-point advantage. So, looking very good for Pack here. Shorty here getting second. But the lead from Pack is only getting bigger and bigger with all these 10-pointers that he is collecting. So 82 points for Pack. Shorty with 60 points. A 22-point lead for Pack. He is definitely driving well here. However, he is making slight mistakes and errors, which he needs to fix if he wants to play with the big dogs in the Premier League 1. However, this round seems rather close. Pack with a much different line there. Shorty gets no speed out of this section. And it is even Sirs who is catching up and overtaking Shorty on this platform part. Pack with a 0.5 lead already by just driving different lines here compared to the other players. So this is round number 3. We have one more round after this. But it is Pack calm and collected. Oh my god! Holy molies, macaronis, peppuccinos. Oof! Sirs manages to get in the finish line. However, Pack will not get any points. So, this map is definitely giving people the victim card. First, it's Shorty not finishing. Then it's Pack not finishing. Oh, Collor making a mistake. Alright, Shorty back at it again. Gets a much better trajectory right here in this last round on Adagio map. Ooh, goes for the Ronstein. Extends his lead just a little bit. But Pack is not out of the oven yet. Goes for a much wider line here. Tries to collect a lot of speed. The inside line is gonna decide who can hold the drift. Shorty is canceling his drift. However, Pack doesn't. And he is getting closer. And Shorty with the mistake. In the end, once again. This end is literally destroying so many runs from these guys. It is Sirs getting second. Shorty getting third because of that mistake. And I bet all these drivers are glad this map is over. And let's go to the next one. Alright, another warm-up. Here we go. Map by Clem. Very well built map right here. Very smooth. The ending is really interesting as well. We have a smooth jump transition, which is really cool in this ring CP finish. Ring finish, not ring CP finish. That's definitely not a thing. But yeah, very well built map. Smooth to drive and also very fun to drive. So here we go. Pack is actually able to finish it here, but he needs to win all the rounds right here. Ooh, Collor with an early mistake. Shorty with a wide line. It is important to keep the upper gear on this first platform section. If you drop the gear, you will lose a lot of speed. And it seems like Pack and Shorty both had it quite well. Pack, though, already going strong with a 0.2 lead here. Looking very good coming up to the ending. Quite simple ending. However, Pack is stumbling a little bit. Exits too wide. Shorty with the attack. Who will have the better angle for this ending? It is Pack with the choke. He cannot even make the jump. Whereas Sirs will be able to overtake him. Pack has to go for the safe finish. Sirs will get second. Pack will get third. It is Shorty getting first here. And we will definitely see a fifth map coming up. Like I said, Pack was able to get the win on this map, but he had to win all the rounds to reach finalist status. And right now, he can only reach finalist status, but not win. So here we go, round number 2. Shorty with a wide line, he barely makes it. Had to let go of the acceleration a lot. Oosh, Pack is definitely not performing well on these maps. The last 2 maps have been very fail heavy. Right now he drops to 3rd place even. Sirs and Shorty are really really challenging Pack on this map. It is one of the easier maps, so many of these players will shine on this particular map. Sir still in first. Shorty with way more speed. Can he actually overtake Pack? It will happen. Pack will get sacked. Oh my god, Sirs! Sirs completely missed the finish, and it is Shorty getting first and Pack second. Oh my days. 102 points for Pack. Shorty closing the gap. What looked like an easy win for Pack with the 22-point lead has now shrunk down to only 8 points. So here we go, round number 3. This is definitely looking like a Shorty map. Pack and Shorty challenging each other once again. Ooh, Shorty with more speed coming up to the platform. It is Pack making another mistake. Full stopping. Wait, can he even make it? Yes, he can. But he will probably get last here because Collor is even ahead of him. And it is Shorty in first, Sirs in second. Shorty just need to secure this ending here. He is approaching wide, will have enough speed for the jump. And he will reach the finish ring. It is Pack getting last here, and that's another 7 points gained. The gap has been closed. 105 points for Pack, 104 for Shorty. Shorty has the opportunity to surpass Pack here in this round. It is the last round we're playing on this map as well, and Shorty has been performing really good on this one. So here we go. Pack approaching differently in this start. Shorty not off to a good one. However, Sirs is challenging Pack here. Let's go to Sirs. What can he do? Sirs will have more speed compared to Pack. Will stay ahead of him. It is looking good so far for Sirs. Great inner line. Pack still in second, Shorty in third, but Sirs makes a mistake, and that is really good for Pack. He will stay ahead of Shorty. 1 turn remains here. Just needs to get the finish. It's easier said than done. As he goes in the finish, it is Shorty who misses, and he goes swimming. Shorty enters the swimming pool. Oh my days. What is this? He comes back from nowhere. And then he chokes it again. Oh. This is... Ay, ay, ay. That's so silly. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Tobias Schröder. I mean, I don't know what his name was. I just said another last name from a German guy. Alright, one more warm-up. Tobias Rauschal, yo. I remembered. Rauschal. Alright, last map here, guys. It is a map by Aerosol called Instinct. Another really smooth map, and it's quite easy also. So Shorty definitely has the potential to challenge Pack here. However, it could have been way closer, because Shorty lost 7 points. It could have been a 3-point difference between these players, but it's not. 115 points for Pack. 5 points away from reaching finalist status. Shorty, 104 points. Can he challenge Pack here on this map? It is looking good so far in the start as Pack starts to stumble and crumble like chipped chocolate cookies. He is in 4th position. Already 70 hundredths behind. Shorty holding first place. Even Collor is in second, staying in front of Pack. Shorty is still holding first. He is losing a little bit of ground, but still manages to save it here. He needs to just be calm and collected. 3 more turns remain here for Shorty to steal some points. And trying to extend this match. Oh my god, dude! Are you kidding me? Holy macaroni, dude. Shorty choking the very last turn here, which puts Pack in the finalist position. If he manages to win this round, he will go to Premier League 1 and have a chance to participate in the big boy tournament, where he can win 1,000 euros in the prize pool. It is looking good so far for Pack, holding first with a 2-10 lead, but he crashes. Another opportunity for Shorty to deny him the win, and he has actually 110 points, but it is Shorty going super wide. He is stumbling. He cannot cope with the pressure. It is Pack making another mistake. Shorty now with a much bigger lead, over a second. 1 turn remains for Shorty. He will go for it, and it is going to be 2 finalists. Pack versus Shorty in this qualifier match. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not what we expected. 2 finalists. It is Shorty and Pack. If one of these players gets first place, he will go to Premier League 1. It is all or nothing for Shorty and Pack here. Let's go with Sirs, who finds himself in 3rd place. It is very close here. Pack knows how to deal with these type of situations. However, he is losing a lot of momentum in this section. Shorty with a much better line here coming up. Who gets the smoothest transition? Oh, both players are so close. They are all challenging each other. Pack goes for a wider approach. It is Shorty overtaking Pack for that first place. Coming up to the ending, it is getting so close. The platform. Is it Shorty? He exits wide. Pack with more speed. Oh my god, it is Shorty winning. GG's. Shorty goes to Premier League 1. And Pack will have to accept that he is going to League 2 here. Shorty with the win. Pack is not even playing anymore. Pack is done. Pack is mad. Pack is dead. Wow. What a match this was. Shorty with the win here. Goes to Premier League 1. There you have it. GG's. Well played. It wasn't the cleanest victory. I mean, Shorty made mistakes. Pack made mistakes. However, Pack still has to finish. It is Collor taking 10 points this round. Sirs, 83 points. We have Collor, 76 points. Sirs can even potentially come back for that 2nd place here with Pack. So, next map. I mean, it is the first map again. One warm up. Damn, Shorty must feel really, really good here. So here we go. Pack still finalist. Let's see if Sirs can potentially come back and challenge Pack for that second place. It's looking good for Pack so far. Extends his lead by 0.3 of a second. And it seems like Pack will finish it off here. Sirs goes for the outside line as well. It is Pack with a 0.4 of a second lead. Ooh, Collor makes a big mistake. But it is Pack who will take the second place here. He will qualify for the... Never mind. God damn it. Sirs here. 93 points. And it's actually Sirs in first place. So he is getting closer to Pack in this point limit. A win right here will mean that he has 103 points. And one step closer to reaching finalist status. It is quite an eventful match so far. I mean, congratulations to Shorty. Definitely performed well when the others were making mistakes. Alright, there we go. He has not finished off the match yet. 2 more rounds on this map. It is Sirs 103 points. Back still with the finalist. If Sirs manages to win the remaining 2 rounds, he will enter the next map with finalist status. So that will be that will be interesting. So Pack takes a slight lead in this round. Ooh, Sirs has to go for a very different line there with the outside poles, and goes for the outside pole again. So Pack in first place has a 0.5 of a lead. Will he finish it off here, or will he mess up the ending? It is Sirs quite far behind, makes another mistake, and it is Pack finishing the round here in second place. So it is Shorty getting the Premier League 1 spot, and it is Pack with the upset takes the second place in this match. Who would have thought that? I didn't, but that's what it's about. Trackmania can be very unexpected. So GG to both of them. Congratulations, and that is the end of this matchup. I'm gonna remove this thingy.